Here's the reason why most people fail when it comes to making money online, right? They're told that they need to build some sort of product. They say, okay, go out there, figure out your expertise, go build a product, and then you can go and sell it. Or if you're selling physical stuff, you gotta fly to China, you gotta fly to India, you gotta go to AliExpress and find physical products to test and then see if people wanna buy them, right? And this takes a very, very long time. What you wanna do instead to shortcut this is don't bother creating your own product, because that could literally take you 6 to 12 months in order to do it. It's very complicated. You gotta figure the product, you gotta shoot it, you have to plan it, you have to price it, you have to get merchant accounts, you have to learn how to build a sales page, and then you have to build a sales funnel around it. And that kind of stuff is what makes people not make any money. So instead, what you wanna do is you want to find other people's products to sell. Let me show you how to do this. This is how I made, between $25,000 and $30,000 a month just selling other people's stuff, okay? So I'm gonna jump on my screen right now and I'm gonna show you there's so many places that you can find other people's products to sell. For example, this network is called Digistore24. You can just come here, digistore24.com. You can come to the marketplace and then you can go to digital products or physical products if you want. I prefer digital because the profit margins are higher. And you can see that it has all of these different categories that you can literally just grab a product and sell in. You can even list it by earnings per sale. So the most expensive product, you can see which is pretty high priced, right? 80% commissions. I mean, 80% commissions on $3,363. That's a lot, right? You got a $900 product here, $800 product, $400 product, $377 product, right? So you don't need to waste time creating your own products, okay? You don't need to build your own product from scratch. I would learn how to become a great marketer, market other people's products, other creators' products. Once you get really good at that and you have some expertise and now you're making $10, $20, $30,000 a month, if you want to go and create your own thing, sure, you can, okay? So Digistore24 is one place. Another place that's very popular is called ClickBank.com, all right? So in ClickBank, you can come to the different categories right here. Right now, I'm in self-help, right? And you can just have a look that, there's all sorts of different ones. And then I can even, arrange them by average, money conversions, right? So again, it's going to list it from high to low, right? So you can see here, $126, $98, $95, $87, $83. You get the idea. Very, very easy. All I would have to do is grab the affiliate link right here, okay? Grab it, create the affiliate link. You can even view the affiliate sales page or the sales page itself. And you can even email the owner just to get more details on the actual product. You can even email the owner to ask them for a trial copy because you want to be an affiliate of it and you want to check it out before you actually sell something, right? And that's fine. And here's another one. This is another website. It's called WarriorPlus, okay? You can just come to the marketplace and you can even go to like top products, for example, and just have a look at, what are some of the top products in the last 30 days, okay? And then you can have a look and see whether any of them, fit what you want to sell. Like this one's an AI product probably because it ends with AI, right? And then, it's going to show you the full sales page and you can basically go and grab an affiliate link and sell this if you want, which is really, really cool, okay? Obviously, you want to check out what you're selling, right? But grab the complete AI studio I use to publish a 3-part KDP-ready Christian fiction novel series in less than a day. So if you want to teach people how to create Amazon KDP ebooks using AI, then maybe this is something that you might want to sell, which is really, really cool. And this is a pretty nice looking sales page, okay? So there you go. You don't need to really create things from scratch anymore. You can if you want. I would do it later, but for now, I would just borrow somebody else's product that's good, make sure it's the right price, and then you market around it. So how do you market around it? You got to build a funnel, okay? So don't just, drop your affiliate link. Like, if I showed you earlier, right? This is an affiliate link. Don't just drop your referral or affiliate link everywhere because people aren't going to buy like that. You have to build a funnel, okay? Now, I like to use a software called ClickFunnels to build my funnels. So this is one of my opt-in pages, for example, okay? If somebody landed on this page, they could click right here and they can enter the email address. And then I would send them through a very structured, what I call a value series, or it's basically called a nurture sequence, where I teach them a little bit of, how to solve that particular problem every day. So it builds a relationship with them and they get to know, like, and trust me. That's really important, okay? So when somebody opts in here, it might look something like this. This is day 3 of, a 30-day series. Every day is only 5 to 10 minutes long. I literally train them, give them value. It builds trust. And then when they're ready, there'll be a button here that, it will pop up and they can click on the affiliate link like this one right here to buy, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm creating something called a wrapper around the affiliate product that I'm selling. Okay, now the cool thing is that I don't have to build the affiliate product, but I do need to build this out if I want to make a lot of sales. Okay, so you got to do some work. Okay, it's not like, this is not one of those things where you push a button and, magically money rains down from the sky. But if you're willing to do this and this is just the basic stuff, right? You can, potentially make a lot of money. I mean, I make more than most CEOs in the world, which is crazy, right? Top 1% earners in the world. And I work 100% from home, and anyone can learn how to do this. Now, we got to fill the funnel. Okay, we got to fill this with people that are interested in that particular topic. So for example, if you were selling a product like this, that is basically teaching people how to write an AI ebook on Amazon KDP, then you're basically looking for either writers or you're looking for people that are interested in making money by writing books and selling them on Amazon KDP. That is kind of your audience, right? So if that is your audience, that's the type of content you would create to get attention into your sales funnel, okay? Now, one of the places that I get attention to my sales funnel is Instagram. Hey, just real quick, I'm not here to entertain you. I'm here to make you money. So if that's what you're here for, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Okay, you can use TikTok, you can use Facebook, you can use, so many different methods, Meta ads, Bing ads, YouTube ads, but I like to create content on free social platforms like Instagram because it's free, right? The only thing that it costs is my time, right? So I'm uploading 1 to 3 videos a day, and you can see that some videos do, better than others. For example, this one did 19,000 views, this one did 2,000, this one did almost 5,000, this one did 4,000, this one did 3,000, but it's the consistency that gets you those views. Obviously, you have to test and tweak and find out what works and what doesn't. And the ones that work, what I do is I double down on that format. So for example, this one right here, this one where I'm like kind of writing, on a piece of paper, this one tends to do really well for me. So I remake it over and over and over again. For example, this one did 19,000 views. This one did 13,000 views. Okay. Some of the other ones, they didn't do so well. Like, let me find one that didn't do well at all. For example, let me see if I can find one that did really bad. Okay, so most of them did so-so, but if, for example, this one, 1,600, I don't consider that a very good format. Or this one, it's not even 1,000 views, 889. So I'm not going to do this type of format again. I'm going to try something else, right? This one, 7,000 views. This one always performs really well. You can see the comments there. I'm going to redo this one again and again and again. You get the idea, right? This one, not too bad. 6,692, right? I would redo this one again, okay? And what's happening now is the more views I get, the more leads I get into my sales funnel. The more leads I get, the more people come through the sales funnel, the more people get to know, like, and trust me, and the more people get exposed to my affiliate link that I don't even own. I'm literally selling somebody else's product, which is super cool. And that's how I make between $25,000 and $30,000 a month. I've now generated almost $3 million doing this. And I think that this is one of the most, I wouldn't say that it's easy, but it's definitely not a difficult business model. Because if you want to make money online, there are a lot of really, really difficult business models. Dropshipping is very difficult. Building an agency is very difficult. Doing high ticket closing is very difficult. So many. Building an SEO website is very difficult. Building a lead generation agency is very, very difficult. Too many moving parts. With this, the cool part is that when you sell somebody else's product, there's no shipping, there's no handling, you don't have to deal with refunds, and you don't have to deal with complaints because you don't own this product. You're literally just being the middle person, and you're recommending people to that product, and then you make a commission. And usually if you pick the right product, the commissions are really good. They're usually between 50 and 80%. And as you saw previously, right, you can sell some pretty high priced products. I mean, imagine if you sold this product right here, $3,363, you make 80% commissions. How much did you make? You made a lot. You made like, $2,800 or whatever per sale. That's a lot of money, okay? Some people don't even make that in a month, right? So that's why when you do this correctly, you can generate a lot of income. And I would recommend that you do this on the side, chip away at it 1 hour a day, 2 hours a day. Eventually, if you're consistent enough, you're gonna make more than your full-time salary, and then you can go full-time, okay? So this is how I built a 25 to 30K affiliate business with no product, literally just selling other people's product. I've taught over 3,000 people how to do this, and I think that this is one of the best ways. So if you wanna get my full strategy, first of all, let me know what you thought of this video. Give me some comments below. I would appreciate some thumbs ups if you got some value today. And if you want the step-by-step to this, literally over the shoulder, I'll show you all my secrets. I've got a free masterclass that you can grab in the comment section below. See you there.